Laser trip mines too.
I'm more worried about the ones we can't see. Break a beam and trigger those mines, Beckett will be scraping you off the deck.
Any idea how to disarm?
Negative. But lasers react to particles in the air. That should help you circumvent them and not get blown up.
Noted. Meet you at the cabin door.
So... I'm not sure what it wants me to do here, actually. I can drop the planner. But, like, how do I know if there's one here? Can I use this? No? There's one there. Okay. We know there's one here. Can I get down there? Does this one only reach halfway? Kind of doubt it. Oh, I could just vault over. Okay.
Bond,
Still here.
take it nice and slow.
Oh.
Welcome to the jungle.
Indeed. Looks just like his allotment back in Richmond.
How close are you? Sounds like you're standing on top of me. Oh, he's right here.
Think he's in there.
Let's find out. Get the door. If it comes to it, do not hesitate to put him down. On you.
That was a very nonchalant way to open that door. Looking for any clues in here.
All clear. Gone. An hour ago, maybe less.
Christ.
Gut shot. Bled out slowly while they worked him over.
Why not just shoot him and be done? Why the mess?
Well, clearly they were trying to make a point.
There's something in his mouth. Diamonds.
Fakes. Oh, you must have really rubbed someone up the wrong way. Take a look around. See if we can figure out what transpired between 009 and his uninvited house guests.
Didn't even get to get my revenge.
What did you get yourself into, Beckett?
They really worked him over.
Like I said, he really pissed someone off.
How did you know the diamonds were fake?
The circular dot reflected inside the stone. It's a dead giveaway. Knowing how to spot fakes can get you out of a tight spot. You'll master it with time and experience.
You're telling me he was under cover for 10 years and then just dies on this boat?
State-of-the-art triggering mechanism. Could have gotten them.
Yesterday's UK newspapers.
He was keeping up with things.
Or maybe that's not him. I think it is
Blueprints
him.
of the Grand Carpathian. He knew where to place the bombs.
And inflict maximum damage. Bond, in here. Take a look at this.
Someone certainly had it in for the agency. I think it's safe to say he had a bit of a thing for you.
Clearly. Taken on the day she was promoted to head of MI6.
HQ. Should we be worried about this?
Maybe. Keep looking.
It looks as though things were moved around. Maybe he was in the middle of redecorating.
Or maybe it was his killer. Or killers.
The other recruits. Monroe, Bright, Nash, Singh, and Kingsley. Looks like he was following the rebooted 00 program.
Of course he was.
That was like the whole reason they sent him in, because we thought that he didn't know about us.
Take a look at this.
He had eyes on the apartment.
He had eyes everywhere from the look of it.
He's on the inside.
What do you call this?
I call it a picture of you.
What am I looking at?
What am I looking at?
On the floor. The photograph.
Were you close?
I thought we were.
Wait, there's a note. It says, remember this.
That was Operation Spyglass.
Operation Spyglass. The telescope in the other room. This can't be a coincidence. What about the symbol? Recognize it?
No. We have everything we need. Let's go.
You said no a little fast.
He wants us to see something. The telescope. I need to go and take a look.
Another photo of Greenway. It's impressive how, like, no matter where you're standing, you can pick up stuff and it does it in like a natural animation, and then you can flip it like this in real time.
And that symbol on the back of the picture has to be out there.
Found it.
Bingo. The marking on the back of this picture of you and him matches the logo on that ship out there. That's where he wants us to go.
He's dead, Bond. His own men killed him because he got greedy. Case closed, job done. I'm really not interested in going sightseeing in the arsehole of nowhere.
Only you would have made the connection to Operation Spyglass. Dead as he is, he's telling us something. We'll never know if we don't take a look.
Fine. But don't be surprised if this is nothing more than a ruse to finish off what he started in Slovakia.
Only one way to find out. Housekeeping, I presume? so fast.
I am sometimes asked, Bothma, how is it that you hear every whisper in every corner of Aleph? And I answer, I built Aleph with my will, my blood, my whole self. This city is an extension of my being, my body. Today, it became infected. And as we all know, if an infection is left untreated, the body can become rotten, sicken, and die. That infection? Greed. In Bakar Ali, once so loyal, greed grew unchecked, becoming a cancer. A cancer that threatened to weaken Aleph, endangering all of us, everything we had built. However, cancer, if caught early, can be cured. Or in our case, cut out and served on a platter. Easy, girls. Plenty of meat for everyone.
Girls. Of course.
Our old friend was just the appetizer. Did you really believe you could come here and poison Aleph's well of trust? I think not. Now, you die. Lower them.
I gotta punch out some alligators.
I'm afraid this is all a big misunderstanding. Beckett was dead when we found him on the boat.
Lies.
He got greedy. They always do. It was his own men who cut him down.
I find that very hard to believe.
Greenway, back me up here. Great. Just great.
Lower them.
Of course he's out cold. Fine, name your price.
Wait.
Cut us down and I'll bet my 6 wire you the money within the hour.
MI6 pay up to help their agents? Had you not killed my friend, he would laugh at your naivete. And besides, I don't need your blood money. My girls, on the other hand, they have only had their appetizers, which makes you two the main course. Drop them, and let us watch the sands run red.
Come on! Come on! Wake up, Greenway! Please!
The hell have you gotten us into?
A little help, please.
Thinking.
Think faster.
Harmony.
Hit him with the harmony.
Know that if this is an attempt at deceiving me, I will erase your entire bloodline. Now, one more time.
Harmony. We know where she is. We have a location.
Get them out of there!
No, it's his sister.
Now! My men brought your Land Rover around for you.
Thanks.
I'll be honest, this turn of events is most unexpected. I assumed you'd be Chow by now, so I gifted that Land Rover of yours to my bodyguard, Nini. Today is a special day. It's her birthday.
Well, let me guess. Nini isn't too happy with us.
She is, most displeased. Oh, and before you leave, I would suggest checking in and around your seats for any surprises.
What kind?
The scorpion kind. She has a thing for them.
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned for Land Rover.
Indeed. I must be going. Good luck out there. I hope you two find what you're looking for.
Get in. You're driving.
Check for scorpions. Just let us go, just like that.
Interesting turn of events. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Harmony, the lost sister, right?
Right. I'll get out of jail card. There's your ship. If there's something you want to get off your chest, now's the time.
Why didn't we go directly to Badmer with the information we had on the sister? Why wait until the very last second to play your hand back then?
We do not give up valuable information if we can get what we want for free. It's all there, in the handbook. Front and center.
What happened between you and 009?
Operation Knife. When Thayer was first instated, it discovered a mole ring at the top of British intelligence. 3 highly decorated 00 agents, including 009. I was tasked with tracking them down and neutralizing them.
Hell of a burden.
That's the job, Bond. You're given orders, and you're expected to follow them.
So you two were friends? Before Operation Nightfall, before all of this? That's what it looked like in the picture of the two of you.
I'm driving.
We went through the program
Well, it's not.
together.
No, you're just
And they
driving
expected
forward,
you
but
to hunt him down.
I'm driving.
Orders are orders, Bond. Besides, we stopped being friends the moment the man betrayed the crown.
What happened to the other 2 agents?
Terminated. Didn't make a difference either. Because when 009 got away, they just buried the case. Shuttered the 00 branch and had me jockey a desk for the last 10 years. As a reminder of my failure.
But then M came along and revived the 00 program, right?
Her and the PM. Much to the chagrin of Bright. And now, here we are. In the middle of the desert, chasing clues on the side of a shipwreck from a dead traitor. While we wait for the other shoot.
Those blonde twins. You ever come across them before?
No, but one hears stories. Nico and Tero murder. Supo, the Finnish security service, calls them the Great Whites.
The hair?
That, and because they're silent killers. Frankly, I'm amazed you survived the fight.
Next time I'll finish it.
Quite the precarious
See
drive.
if you can find a way to get us across.
That was my plan. One down, one to go. That should do it.
Let's push on.
I will say there tends to be like a good amount of busy work. But I don't really mind it because a lot of it's world building. But like, you know, it's going to depend on, you know, when we get to the end of the game, because a lot of people said the game is short, if the game has a lot of busy work like this, where like you get out of the car, you hit 2 buttons, you get back in the car, there was no puzzle, there was no danger, you're literally just doing the thing to progress. It's not so bad if the game's like a good length, but if the game's already short and then there's like a lot of that, that's where I could see the complaints, you know.
There's an entrance over there.
Right with you.
Listen, if Beckett rigged his boat, he'll have done the same thing here.
So let's just walk in.
You clever sod, Beckett.
What am I missing?
Left of the entrance. Use your Q lens.
What is that?
Cold War shorthand for marking safe rooms in the field.
What's it doing here?
He wants us to see something.
You have any idea what he wants us to see?
Maybe nothing. This could still be a trap.
He wouldn't have gone to all this trouble.
He went to the trouble of blowing up the Carpathian.
I don't know, I'm intrigued. What could he possibly want us to know? I have a
I love
guess.
what he's done with the place. Very rustic.
Take a look around for more markings. And watch your step.
I have a guess. I have a pretty good guess.
Another booby trap here.
Meaning of the title? I was just under the interpretation that it was the first, you know, first light, as in he's getting his feet wet. And the tagline is earn the number, so it's him earning the number. Also going Blue Cookie. This just came out today. So, but I've been following this game for the past, I don't know, when was it announced? Has it been a year since it was announced?
Are you there?
I'm here.
Where the hell have you been?
Oh, you know, just hanging around. About to be fed to a pit of crocodiles by Bavma after we found Beckett beaten and tortured in his boathouse.
He's dead.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, very, very highly anticipated this game. At least for me, and for a lot of others. And I haven't looked too much into it yet, but I've heard it's doing very well. And I can see why.
Let's see what these do.
So it's very good so far.
Not going that way. Get that open on my own. Need your help with this.
Can't do much from here.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm not 100%
There's something
sure.
on the other side of that hatch.
Yeah, probably another one of his traps.
Well, if it is, at least we get to go out together with a bang.
Not 100% sure why there weren't more Bond games. Other than GoldenEye, I don't think many have done that well. Also, movie games are all but dead in the industry, so I'm not surprised they didn't make any based on
I
like
really
the
don't
Craig
believe this is
movies,
a ploy
but
to lead us into a trap.
You don't.
But look at all the trouble he's gone to. The picture on the boat, the Transworld logo, the glyphs only the Q lens can see. I think Beckett died to protect whatever's in there, knowing that you would find it.
Still doesn't change the fact that he blew up a hotel, killing our people, your friends. Turned his back on king and country.
yeah, like obviously IO went through a lot to get this IP. I think the IP was pretty dead. And given that they were the perfect ones to make this game, and given how much they've put into the marketing, this was a very big gamble for them, so good to hear that, or good to see that it paid off. Yeah, movie games are an interesting phenomenon. They were so popular in the 2000s. It was like a movie couldn't come out without there being a game, and the games were always just licensed crap. There were a couple good movie games. Most of the time when a movie game was good, it was by accident, though. It was licensed out to a company, and the company just happened to take a lot of time and effort and make it good. But somewhere along the line, video games got too expensive to make. And so the down and dirty quick licensing just doesn't work anymore. Like if you have a movie coming out, let's say you have like a new Ice Age movie coming out, the cycle between when the movie starts getting made and then the movie is for sure greenlit, going to be finished, and then the licensing deals start coming out, they don't have time to make a whole video game. Video games take too long. You know, they don't have the 8-9 month turnaround that the 2000s had on like the PS2 and the Wii and even the PS3. So they can't make a game quick enough to match the cycle of the movie. And then on top of that, making the game is going to be, you know, so expensive that the return on investment's not going to be there. You don't expect many people that watch the movie to even buy the games. You're really just taking advantage of the fact that the movie's out, and some people might buy the game, but none of those licensed games were ever huge hits, or very few of them were, so it's just not worth it. Today's gaming industry, everything's so expensive and everything takes so long. Unless you're in the indie space and they're not going to want to make an indie game of your movie, you want to make it, you know, big and be impressive to show off the movie. So the only thing close you could really point to is like the Ratchet and Clank movie, which is a great example because they made a Ratchet and Clank movie and they made a game to go with it. And the game was a full game. I mean, it was a little short, but it was a full budget AAA game. And the movie was, you know, not a Hollywood blockbuster, but like there was money put into that movie. It was a full length movie that was played in theaters, public theaters, by the way, not like random indie theaters, but like I went and saw it at a freaking Cinemark or something. So it was big money on top of big money. How'd they do that? Well, it's because half of the movie scenes are in the game and half of the game scenes are in the movie. They basically double dipped and made a movie game where they could reuse a lot of the assets and reuse a lot of the film. So that's how they did that. Did it work out? No. They both sucked. Anyone could have told you that. Anybody in the industry could have told you that if you take a movie and just try to shove a bunch of it into a game, and you make a game and you try to shove a bunch of it into a movie, they're both just going to suck. There's a reason that movies and video games are so expensive and take so long to make. You have to actually focus on making it good. So that was a disaster. And thank God that was a disaster, because can you imagine the future where that actually worked really well? And now, like, we just have a bunch of movies that they just take half the cutscenes in the movie and put them into a game and call it a game. Or you have a game and they take half the cutscenes from the game and throw it into a movie and call it a movie. Like, that would have been a disaster. So we should probably all be thankful that that Ratchet and Clank experiment failed as heavily as it did. I mean, imagine they made like Skyfall or something, and then the Skyfall game was just 90% scenes from the movie, and then you just kind of walk from scene to scene. That's basically what the Ratchet and Clank game was.
Help me with this. Talk about being paranoid.
Didn't do him any good. Take a look through those crates.
Man puts doomsday preppers to shame.
Am I in your way?
Yes.
State-of-the-art tactical body armor. Certainly no shortage of party favors.
So why would he want to show us this?
ARs, machine pistols, shoulder-mounted heat seeker. Nice. He wasn't leaving anything to chance. Reloading press. He was making his own ammunition. You don't stockpile like this unless you know something's coming.
Don't. This right here is a good old-fashioned self-destruct case from Q Branch. You listen to me very carefully. This might save your life one day. Disarm the triggering mechanism, take a hold of these catches on either side. Now turn them until they're horizontal at the same time. And open it. Hey, presto. We're not dead.
What is it?
009. Looks like he wasn't the culprit. He was the target.
What was that?
It's the other shoe. We were followed. Bond, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
We got company coming. A lot of it.
I'll go and have a word then.
Yeah, they're here for the case. We led them straight to it. Keep them busy. I'll go get the land.
It's not looking safe. It's not looking safe over here. Ouch. So I'm wondering, like, why wouldn't he come out with that evidence sooner if he had it? And why did he attack the party?
Yeah, they're here for the case. We led them straight to it. Grenade! Keep them busy. I'll go get the Land Rover.
really like that gun. I still haven't figured out, like, how to get behind cover effectively. Because when you're doing stealth stuff, you can press the button to, like, snap to cover, but when you're in combat, it's kind of weird. Is there a guy behind me? There is. And there's no, like, slide. You know, like in Uncharted or Last of Us, when you're, like, running at a thing of cover, you can, like, slide into it. Doesn't seem to be able to do that. Half the time I'm just kind of awkwardly meandering around cover. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. The combat feels odd. I feel like it's my fault. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. They didn't really teach you anything. Like in the tutorial, you were just at a shooting range and you just shot targets. Didn't really say much about cover and stuff. It said more about cover when you were sneaking.
I'll go get the Land Rover.
What I'm taking damage from. Oop. Ouch. It'd be cool if I could, like, put down smoke and make them lose me, but it seems like once you're in combat, they just kind of always know where you're at. I think that guy up there is shooting me. That's nice. They love to throw grenades to pull you out of cover. It's pretty smart. Ow, ow, ow. The AI does seem pretty smart. Betcha that fight is a doozy on harder difficulty.
I took a bullet. I'm the only one left.
Why would you say that out loud? I do kind of wonder if the fighting is supposed to be just kind of go in and shoot, or if you're supposed to be more tactical. It's not like you have a lack of ammo. There's guns laying everywhere. Are those guys hugging each other or what? Seems like going in guns blazing is the way to go.
Okay, bad news. They took out the Land Rover.
This is where you tell me you have a backup plan.
I have a backup plan.
Go on. Greenway?
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Came from tobacco. He's got someone who knows that to the Anyway, this time we'll get what we came for.
Snipers are deadly sharpshooters that rarely miss.
Sorry about that.
Keep pushing
Ooh, a
forward
little snipe
while
out.
I work on our backup plan.
Yeah, which is?
How do I zoom in?
Progress.
Is there no zoom in on the sniper? There's got to be a zoom in on the sniper. Weapon aim zoom. Quick draw combat. Left is left, apparently. Right is special weapon. I could do some more ammo. Uh-oh. Where did this guy come from? What? Where did he come from? Take his weapon. I do like the constant, like, they either blow up your cover or they throw a grenade to get you out of cover. And this is on normal, too.
I'm blind. He ducked into the smoke. Force him out.
Oh, I think I accidentally let go of R1. That was cool, though. I was able to kill him like that.
Didn't want to have to do that.
Another sniper.
In position, no movement here.
Another sniper. Peekaboo.
He's nearby.
Did I just get a trophy for hitting someone in the groin? Legs. Mm-hmm. That was not his legs. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I'm stoked, man, for sure. Like, I'm just happy that a game comes along that I knew I was gonna like regardless of quality, and then it's actually good. You know? Like, that's a great feeling.
I've got eyes on it.
And yeah, hope to see you tomorrow night. Me and Solid going at it. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna need a new weapon. Yeah, tomorrow night, Solid and I are doing top 10 of every game console. We're probably only gonna do a few, but Top 10 of every game console, but we have to agree on the games.
We need to flush him out.
It's gonna be fun.
He's in my sight. Push them back. Lost.
4-8 podcast is finally happening. 4-8 Yellcast.
Lost visual. Lost visual. Got you.
Hi. Not sure what he was doing. Oh, it'll be fun. Stop your griping. What the f- Oh, that's right, you can throw guns. I totally forgot about that. Take that! Give me your gun, I need it. Never mind. I'm good. Catch. Take that. Alright, that was cool. I feel like I actually did the combat correctly there. Ow. What?
Target spotted. Down there. Got a line. He's reloading. He's in my sight. I've got him.
I was hoping they would lose me in the smoke. They kind of just immediately knew where I was. Can I get up there to get that gun? No? I got a code red. Oh, I do have 4 shots. Only needed 3. Not what I meant to do, but it worked. He yeeted that thing with such force.
Oh, that was close. Second. What? Gear. Oh. Third. 4. I said 4. Brace yourself.
Classic Q moment.
The evidence. Explosive stuff. All right, I'm fine. Come on.
welcome.
Moving in on target.
I need some more ammo. I have one bullet. Can I have your gun? Well, I'm gonna have to take care of that sniper.
Tell me you have another gun. Here, take it.
Oh wow, he actually gave it to me. I think we can't move from this spot.
Hold out. Need another. Here, take it.
How many guns you got? Oh.
We're all out. Of course we are.
This guy could kill us whenever he wants.
What do we use now? Harsh language?
Give it a shot.
Any last words?
No.
Nothing. Not even a good job, Bond. You would have made a great 00.
Nothing springs to mind.
Of course not.
Our boy. Our boy who's not our boy.
We're done here. Fall back. Fall back!
Well, that's that.
Well, what happened?
Well, what do you think happened? 009 did it. His muscle killed him. End of story.
You can't be serious after what we found.
We have no evidence, Bond. M needs an open and shut case.
So what's our next move?
Our next move is to go home, Bond.
Here we go, setting up the...
Go home.
We gotta do what's
How
right.
are you okay with this?
That's the beauty of orders. You don't have to like them. You can drop me off at my local, the Crosshairs. It's...
Yeah, I know where it is. You realize the mercenaries I fought at the airfield were not 009's men. They were there to intercept him, and they would have if I hadn't gotten in the way. Somehow, these people beat us to him twice, and we are the only ones who believe they even exist.
Take a breath, Bond. This is a job. You let it get inside, it will eat you alive.
It's unbelievable.
I'm serious. Get out of town for a few days. Blow off some steam. This is me. Try to get some sleep. Things will look better in the morning.
In other words, just do nothing.
More has been asked of lesser men.
I think we should stop here because it's like a really good place to stop. Man, what a start though. Like, I just kind of keep going back to how great of a Bond film this video game is. You know? If I exit a menu, where do I start, I wonder? But yeah. Yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better game, at least for me. Personally. Whether or not it's the best game it could be is another question, but at least for me personally, I wanted a Bond movie in a game, and that's exactly what this is. I kind of want to see if I can track down what do the online features do in 007 First Light. You get online leaderboards, challenge modes, progression and unlocks, account rewards. So you get like, there's like a progression system and stuff, which I guess I've been missing out on this whole time. But I think the servers went down or something because I've obviously been online this whole time. I've been streaming, and I randomly lost access to the server, so. Which again, all that's fine and good, but the fact that it interrupts your gameplay to tell you you're disconnected is pretty stupid. Speaking of which, I can actually check out some of the customers. Ooh, the gold gun. You knew they had to put the gold gun in. I mean, there's only like 6 guns. So, do we care that much about customization? Oh, spoilers. Tell me what the last thingy is. So I think I got... Well, these are all tax sims, so like... Whatever the tax sim thing is, that's where you use this. This doesn't affect the story, which is nice, because it's stupid when you can put on dumb skins during the story and like ruin the story. For some reason, it's so weird how like it's just a cutout of him and the clothes like go over top. It looks like some goofy order your own clothing website. I don't see... Okay, these were the challenges I was doing at the start. Cool, there's like challenges for doing stuff alternatively and stuff, so there will be a lot of nice... replayability here, as you can find other ways to do stuff. Okay, so I did get this even though I was offline. That's good. For a second I was worried I was like missing all this. But no, I'm still getting the challenges. What these challenges even do, I don't know. Because they don't say they give you anything. Might be trophy stuff. Not sure what they mean by the progression system, but we'll get to that, I guess, when we go to Tax Sim. I'm really hoping the Tax Sim has a lot of replayability, because the game itself does have the replayability with like doing the missions different ways, but after you do that, you know, there won't be a lot of replayability. So hopefully the Tax Sims have like a good amount of replayability. But yeah, man, this was an awesome first 9 hours of the game. 8.5 hours of the game. Excited to play more. But yeah, I'm impressed with, like I said, the biggest 2 things for me is, as a video game, it doesn't fall into the common modern day trope of tutorial spam and here's where you go spam and here's how you do everything spam, and you know, they allowed it to breathe and be its own thing, which, like I said, kind of expected out of the Hitman devs, but it's still good to see that they didn't fall into that, given that this is such a popular IP and they knew a lot of casual audience members would be playing this. They didn't bend over and say, all right, we got to make the game like super easy to play and accessible. They allow the game to breathe itself. And then 2, just what a great Bond experience. Hitting all the tropes, still creating their own Bond character, feeling like a movie, the music, notes, like all of it. So, very impressed, Very excited to play more.